Hello, God's people. My name is Destiny of the Anchor Woman. I want to talk about something very, very sensitive. Very sensitive. Let's talk about pride. Now, pride is not attributed to one set of people like only the female or only the male. Let's not talk about gender right now. Let's talk about pride in general. Now, I have my own pride. I can't say I don't have pride. Don't think because I'm talking about pride then I don't have pride. We all have pride. As a matter of fact, my own kind of pride is very, very senseless. So let's not even go there. But I'm working on it. I'll get there. Now, pride cometh before a fall. That's what the Bible said. And the Bible saying it is not just saying it because they want to say it. It happens in our everyday life. It happens to a lot of people. Pride has made me do some kind of things that I never thought I could do. And at the end of the day, I regret doing those things. It happens to some of us as well. We do things out of pride, and in the end, we lose some things due to our pride. And pride can make you fall from grace. Pride can make you lose a loved one. Pride can make you lose a job. Pride can make you lose a client. Just name it. Pride goes a long way. In the end of it all, pride can make you fall. Let's learn from people in the Bible, even around us. We can even learn from people around us. But let's learn from someone in the Bible whose pride made him become a beast. I'm sure we all remember King Nebuchadnezzar. Popular King Nebuchadnezzar. You know, that man is so proud that he feels everything he achieved was by the power of his might. Now, in the Bible, let's read Daniel chapter 4, verses 29 to 33. At the end of 12 months, he walked in the palace of the kingdom of Babylon. This is Nebuchadnezzar. And before this whole thing happened to King Nebuchadnezzar, he's had a dream before. The warning came. He's had warnings. Daniel told him the meaning of his dream. When he woke up, he was so worried and he needed to know the meaning of his dream. He called the magicians, the soothsayers, the Chaldeans, the astrologers. None of them could explain to him what the dream meant. But when he called Daniel, he told him, I know the Spirit of the Most High God dwells inside of you, and I know you can explain to me what this dream actually means. And after Daniel had explained to him, told him the meaning of the dream, Daniel told him, please heed to my warning. Try to be kind to the poor. Daniel tried to make him listen, but this is what pride does to people. They never listen. Now let's continue reading. At the end of 12 months, after Daniel had interpreted the dream, he walked in the palace of the kingdom of Babylon. The king spake and said, is not this great Babylon that I have built for the house of the kingdom by the might of my power and for the honor of my majesty? Look at that. Just take a look at that. He's bragging. King Nebuchadnezzar was bragging. How is God supposed to feel about this? While the word was in the king's mouth, there fell a voice from heaven saying, O King Nebuchadnezzar, to thee it is spoken, the kingdom is departed from thee. And they shall drive thee from men, and thy dwelling shall be with the beasts of the field. They shall make thee to eat grass as oxen, and 7 times shall pass over thee, 7 years, by the way, until thou know that the Most High ruleth in the kingdom of men, and giveth it to whomever he will. The same hour was the thing fulfilled upon King Nebuchadnezzar, and he was driven from men, and did eat grass as oxen, and his body was wet with the dew of heaven, till his hairs were grown like eagle's feathers, and his nails like bird's claws. Now, pride is a very sensitive thing. I know a lot of you say, hello, I'm not proud, I'm not that kind of person. Yes, I understand, but sometimes pride comes without you even knowing it. Look at King Nebuchadnezzar. He came, he stood in his palace, amazed at the work of his own hands, according to him. He was bragging and telling the people in the palace, this is the work of my hands. This is the things I've done in my own power. Isn't this beautiful? Yes, it was beautiful, but it wasn't him who did that. It was God who gave him that might, which he used for building that kingdom. King Nebuchadnezzar was feared. He was, if not the greatest king that ruled in Babylon, he was feared in the whole earth. But then look at what happened to him due to pride. Because of his conceitedness, his life became like, his life became, humiliation set in. Imagine King Nebuchadnezzar in the forest with the beast. His life became of humiliation and ridicule. I want to speak to you today, and I need you to remember this. Don't let your pride bring you down. When the Bible said pride cometh before a fall, it doesn't mean that, okay, you can do it small and leave it small and show your pride and wherever you wish, and sometimes you can come down with your pride and nothing will happen. Pride is pride, and pride cometh before a fall. Listen to this. God is the one who gives the power to make wealth. And God is the one who gave you whatever it is you have. The earth is the Lord's and the fullness thereof. Psalm 24 verse 1. The earth is the Lord's and the fullness thereof, and they that dwell therein. It means that the wealth you have, the business you have, your life is not your own. Everything you have belongs to God. Listen, what is given can be taken. What God has given you can be taken. And that same God who bless can curse. Be careful. Don't let your pride bring you down. Don't let your pride make you fall from grace. Watch it and learn to give God all the praise for whatever it is you have. Be blessed.